Hi, my name is Todd Nettleton. I'm the host of Voice of the Martyrs Radio. I'm here today with Scott Poe. He's the director of Voice Ministries at VOM USA. And we're talking about things you can do to bless persecuted Christians around the world. One of the really practical things that you can do for Christians who are in prison for their faith is write them a letter. And we've created a website that makes it so not only can you write them a letter, you can write them a letter in their language. Whether you speak Farsi or Urdu or Chinese, you can write letters in all those languages at the website PrisonerAlert.com. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It is very simple here. If you go to the front page of PrisonerAlert.com, you can then click on prisoners and see all of the prisoners. Or if you go down a little bit, you can see prisoners by country. So I'm going to write a letter to a prisoner from Iran. And so I can see the prisoners that are in Iran that we have on the site. I can click on one of them. It's going to give me some basic information about this prisoner, Hadi Askari, how long he's been in prison, what the charges were against him, how his trial went, a little bit of his story. And then I'm going to click on this button right here that says write a letter. And it's very simple. We have 25 encouraging phrases, things like, hey, I'm praying for you. My family is praying for you and your family. We love you. We haven't forgotten you. So I can select some of those phrases from this list. You are counted worthy to suffer for his name. Add that phrase. And you can see right here, it's in Farsi. Then I can add another one. May you keep the faith and finish the race. I like that one. And then I can go down and add, and there are also 25 scripture verses. And remember, when we talk about the people who are reading these letters, it's not just the prisoner, it's also prison guards. So I can go down and select scripture verses that I want the prison guards to read, like, for me to live is Christ and to die is gain. And I can add that phrase. So some prison guard in Iran is going to read that and think, I wonder what that means. How's that going to, what does that mean? And maybe he'll even ask the prisoner, hey, I saw this in your letter. What does that mean? Could you tell me a little more about that? Then when I've selected the phrases that I want, I hit continue down here at the bottom. It shows me the letter and it gives me a chance to print the letter. And I can print it with the mailing address right on there. So I click print. And then I push print, and what comes out, Scott?
You get a really nice letter. This one was written in Farsi, a language that most Americans don't read. It has the address on it. You fold this up, you put it in an envelope, you put the appropriate amount of postage on it, and you mail this to the prison. And it has a huge effect on how prisoners are treated.
I think always when I think about PrisonerAlert.com, I think about Miriam and Marzia, two young ladies who were on Prisoner Alert. They were being held in Evin prison in Tehran. And one day, one of the prison officials took them aside and said, do you know how much mail you're getting? Do you know what a huge problem this is for us? And they said, well, no, you're not giving us our mail. And why is it a huge problem for you? And the guy said, well, we have to read every single one of these letters.
So take the time that it takes to write a letter. I think it took 2 minutes to produce this letter, and it would take another 2 minutes to mail it. So for 4 or 5 minutes, you can encourage a prisoner today. PrisonerAlert.com.
Remember, every voice counts. Every one of us has a voice. We're inspiring and encouraging you to use your voice to bless our persecuted brothers and sisters. One of the ways you can do that is go to PrisonerAlert.com, write a letter to a prisoner. Even if you don't speak Farsi, you don't speak Urdu, on PrisonerAlert.com, you can speak those languages. Print it out, put it in the mail, and encourage and bless a persecuted Christian around the world.